Welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on the PlayStation 1. This is part 2.
I'll show you where the flying lesson is. Follow me.
And now we got a broomstick from Hagrid so that we can use in the flying lesson.
Here's the doorway to the flying lesson. Watch yourself, Harry. I hear Madam Hooch is really strict. I'm still waiting for my broomstick. Our stupid owl is ancient. It's going to take forever. I'll wait for you here.
Now we're going to do the first class of the game, which is the flying class.
I am Madam Hooch, your teacher. There is a house point bonus if you excel at any of the following tasks. Steer your broomstick using the directional buttons and press the cross button to move forwards. First, fly through each hoop that appears in sequence. On my whistle, then.
This is the flying class. You're basically just flying through these pink rings. And it changes how many rings it is for every challenge. So it's not just one challenge, it's many. So fly through all of them and you have time to do it. So make sure the time doesn't run out. And you do get a house point for doing this. So do try your best.
Excellent technique. 10 house points for getting them all. The next test is a little harder, but there are bonus house points if you succeed. Fly through each magic hoop that appears. Remember, slow down to turn tighter. Ready, Potter? On my whistle, then.
This is the second challenge, and sorry for that little cut there. It's just that when I was recording this, it basically just stopped for some reason, and I really don't know how to fix that, to be honest. This is the second challenge. It basically the same thing, just that it's a little harder, and that happens every time you go near Madam Hooch while you're on the broomstick. Second challenge, a little bit harder, but you do get extra house points, bonus house points, if completed. And I did complete it, so that's great, but I'm still just adequate at flying. But we are coming up to our last challenge at the broomstick practice, which is the flying lesson.
Well done, Potter. I shall award 10 house points for that fine performance. Ready for a tougher challenge? There are bonus house points for a perfect score. As before, fly through each of the magic hoops. Concentrate now. On my whistle. 3, 2, 1.
Last challenge now. You've got 40 rings to fly through, and that's a lot of rings. But it's not that it takes like a lot of time. As you can see, you don't have that much time on you to do this. And I'm adequate at flying, so I did not complete it fully. But you do get bonus house points if you complete it like fully and get all the rings. But I didn't manage to do that, so yeah. But I did try my best because you do get house points even though you don't get all the rings. So do try and go through all the rings that you possibly can, because you do get house points for it anyways. But now I can see that I'm not going to do this, so I'm just going to collect this yellow bean, the first bean that we're collecting for Fred and George, and also the first yellow bean.
Well done, Potter. A good score. 5 more house points for Gryffindor. You have mastered the basics of broomstick control. Now run along.
And now you've mastered the basics of broomstick control.
Hi, Harry. Have you met Hermione yet? She's a real know-it-all and a teacher's pet.
No, I am not. Hello, Harry. Charms class is about to start. Isn't it exciting?
She's rather annoying, isn't she?
Now we've done with that class, and you see these yellow beans. Collect them. Collect every yellow bean that you see. Well, every bean that you see, collect them.
Oh no! I forgot in my spell book. I'll catch you up, Harry. Get to the charms class before the timer runs out. Walk through the floating clocks to start the timer.
This is basically what you get in before every lesson. You have time to complete this little race to get there first, basically. You do have these in all the lessons, but in the second game, Chamber of Secrets on the PlayStation 1, it gets a little bit harder and it gets longer. But we are going to complete this anyway. And collect the beans while you're doing this, but do not try and collect the beans even though you got little time. Collect the beans if you got enough time to do it, but if you do not have enough time, then just complete the race, basically.
You must be Harry Potter. Welcome to Charms class. You're just in time. Welcome, young wizards. I am Professor Flitwick, and today you will learn the spell Wingardium Leviosa. Watch my wand move and press the symbol button it points to. Complete each sequence 3 times to learn the spell Wingardium Leviosa. Now you try. Remember, press the symbol button that my wand points to. Get ready.
And welcome to Charms class. This is what you do every time you're going to learn a new spell. The spell we're going to learn is Wingardium Leviosa. Press the symbols the wand thingy points to.
Superb. Keep up now. It's going to get harder.
You have to do this until the teachers know that you know everything. So try and do this perfectly, or else they're going to do like, try again and stuff, which is kind of annoying, so do try and complete it.
Mastered Wingardium Leviosa. Potter, Granger and Weasley, follow me to see the Wingardium Leviosa spell put into practice. Now, listen carefully. An object that can be charmed will be marked with a yellow sparkle. A charmed object can be levitated. Keep the cross button depressed if you want to change the object height. Try levitating the hourglass onto its pedestal to open the door. Press the triangle button to release the object.
And now we're going to try out the Wingardium Leviosa spell, which is our first spell. Basically make things levitate and then you can drop things.
5 points to Gryffindor.
And there we've done with our Charms class. Time to move on.
Dear Harry, please meet me in the castle grounds. You can get to the castle grounds through the front door of the castle. Pop around for a cup of tea and a chat. I have something important to tell you. Your friend, Hagrid.
There we got a letter from Hagrid, where he tells us that he wants us to stop by him at his hut in the grounds, because he's got something important to tell us, so I just think we'll just go and do that right now. So we'll go in with it, Hagrid, but we have to do that in the next part, guys, because we don't have time to do it in this part, because we got something to do before we get out of the castle, basically. Let's just say it like that. But here we got something that you can levitate onto the table, which is this little thingy, the light. You get 5 house points for that. It's not that important, but do it if you have time. And I'll remember something that I haven't gone into the Gryffindor common room. I will do that soon when I have time and I'm there, so just wait for that.
We meet again. Having a tour of the castle, are we?
This is as far as you'll be going. You won't get past me, no matter how hard you try. Trapped in a big scary castle, eh? Oh dear, I think Potter is going to cry.
It looks like Draco Malfoy won't move away from the door, so we just got to move him ourselves. Let's do that with the new spell that we've learned, Wingardium Leviosa, by charming these objects upon their pedestals again. Let's just do that and see what happens. Over 100 post points for Gryffindor.
Ow! Time for a lesson, Potter. Let me teach you about wizard crackers. You're not leaving this castle until I have revenge.
And now we have to fight Draco with his wizard crackers, which is really easy. Just pick them up and throw them. If you have played Prisoner of Azkaban on the PC, you basically do this with some creatures in that game as well.
Crabbe, take care of this upstart. Now, Potter, I'll give you a taste of my super wizard crackers.
And that is actually a game that had been requested like lots and lots of time for me to do, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that if you're one of those people who have requested it. So now we've basically gotten a taste of Draco's super wizard crackers, which sounded so wrong, but anyways, just continue with that. Keep picking up the small ones and throwing them at Draco, just to hurt him basically. And the super wizard crackers are just there to bug you basically. That's how I look at it anyways. But you do have chocolate frogs around you, and if you didn't know, chocolate frogs restores your health. So if you need that, then get it. Just if you need it though.
Crabbe, you idiot! You're supposed to protect me. Goyle, get in here. Now we'll show this twit who the real wizards are.
Now we got both of Crabbe and Goyle here, which are basically best friends of Draco Malfoy, and all they do in their lives are bugging us all through the games. But it basically gets a little bit harder, but just keep throwing these small wizard crackers at Draco and you'll basically be fine. Keep doing that and you'll be alright. Keep doing it and you'll be alright. Keep doing it and you'll be alright. That sounded very stupid. Why did I say that? That's basically the end of Draco
Lost
Malfoy.
you, Potter. Next time you won't be so lucky.
And I'll see you in part 3. Bye!
Meanwhile, the House Point hourglasses are slowly filling up. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. Will Slytherin hold the House Cup for a 7th consecutive year?